So, who remembers where we were last time?
Baldur's Gate.
In the forest.
We had cleared out Firewine Ruins is the correct answer.
Honor is my life.
What's the Firewine Ruins?
It's the thing that had all the kobolds in it. But now we're going to see how Ajantis can do just on his own here.
Kobold and skeleton.
It would be good for you.
So you're just sending him to die.
Not to die, just to take care of some stuff. He's
Can you
a...
speak the narrator?
I forgot to capture my cursor again for this one, so you're just going to have to guess where I'm pointing at on the screen. But we come across this druid, and he's like, I want you to die for whatever reason. So I think Ajantis is a upstanding pillar of goodness, so he can take care of stuff.
But if we kill the narrator, well, what about those dream sequence stuff?
I don't know. And look at that. He did just fine.
Good job.
Yep. But there's something going on with a cave bear off screen here, so we're gonna take care of this as well.
Second bear.
The bear's not taking any damage.
Not yet. He's got to hit him.
Why is it a cave bear? It's not in a cave.
Maybe that's why he's so angry.
Yeah, maybe. He's like, get out, where's my cave? Why am I out here in the open? There's too much sky. There we go. No problem.
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
Yeah. So there's this other druid.
Oh, was he helping you hit the bear, or was he hitting you?
He was trying to help hit the bear.
Oh, okay.
But with the proper selection of dialogue lines here, we can actually get to the bottom of a little bit of a mystery or conundrum or whatever. And that is that these two druids did not exactly see eye to eye.
So one of them's dead now?
Well, the one that we killed was going to die anyway. Because this fellow poisoned him and drove him crazy.
Sounds like he's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, I'm going to kill you too now.
Oh, he's not nice.
No, he's not nice.
But he helped you kill the bear.
Druids technically aren't nice. And now things go a little south.
Now it's going to have a bad time.
Yeah, well, I realize this is a little bit unfair, so I'm like, he probably can't get himself out of this, so I bring the goat in, and I'm like, we'll take care of things here.
Druid's having a lot of trouble hitting a stationary target with his stick.
Well, he's a stationary target wearing an awful lot of armor.
Still.
He's doing a real shitty job.
So we got to wait for him to be unasleep now. And then I just, for some reason, I think I was reading something here. I just forgot to cut this part out. Anyways. So the band name that I was going to use is the Cruft. But we're going to kick Doran out of the party.
Doran?
No.
Yep, Michael Doran, get out of here.
Michael Doran.
You shouldn't make a habit of committing mistakes like this.
So
they add up.
he tells us he's just going to see us back at Friendly Arms, so
I
no
shall
big deal.
be at the Friendly Arm Inn.
Oh, okay. That's an awful nice half-orc.
And our reputation goes up. Because we get rid of an evil person.
Hail. It is not often that I come
And then
across
you remember this
strangers in
guy.
part of the world.
He's very whispery.
Yep. That was a noble deed.
I heard that bite a lot.
I haven't heard it yet in the set of videos that I have him in, but I'm sure we will.
You could walk for like 56 hours across the map.
That's pretty
Like,
noble.
that was a noble deed.
So the reason we came to get him now is because he's got a beef with the leader of the bandits, Tazok. So I was like, well, we can't really go take care of Tazok without having Kivin in the party. So let's bring him along. He's going to be a big whiny baby otherwise.
He's also a chump.
Nope, not now. We're going to give him dual +1 longswords. But we go back to Larswood, because Larswood is one of the two places where we can meet the bandits. So this place that we completely avoided going the first time we were here is here. And we're just like, hey, we're bandits.
I'm going backstage this time. Meet
Yeah.
the bandits. The bandit is called the Cruft. No.
The bandits on the run.
Soon enough, I'm sure. Wait, where'd they go?
They took us to the bandit
A
cave.
cut.
Oh no, we've been arrested.
Yeah, they use this cutscene no matter how they take you there. I guess they don't want you to know how you get there, but you can find your way back out. So, whatever.
It's pretty helpful when you have a map show up behind you.
Yeah. So then this guy's chewing us out. Don't bring more people in. And he's like, oh no, if Tazok finds out, he's going to be upset. And who's the giant guy right behind this guy? That's Tazok. So as far as we know, Tazok is like the main bad guy. He's the one who has been sort of responsible for all the doings going on so far. He was responsible for the trouble at the mine and the bandit trouble we've seen throughout the coast. So as far as we know, this man is the big bad. He's the evil.
Oh, so the game's almost over.
You know, you could be excused for thinking so.
Wait, why are we only on disc 2?
Yeah, actually, I think Bandit Cap is disc 4.
It is a bit all
Oh,
over the
that's-
place.
Yeah.
It's true, it bounced around.
So he leaves. He's like, I don't want to hear any trouble from. And he names like the leader of the Chill Hobgoblins and the leader of the Black Talon mercenaries, which are the two sets of bandits we've been running into. And the only place of interest is Tazok's tent, so we're going to head there.
You be quiet.
There's also a cave, but that's where they're hiding gnolls in the cave.
Yeah, I mean, these bandits are pretty friendly. Just let us wander around. And
Well,
kinda
we're part of them now. We said, hey, you know, we want to be bandits.
Ham-fisted fool.
But that's not as fun as murdering them all.
We'll get there. So this guy is the leader of the Chill Hobgoblins, although they're not very chill hobgoblins, if you ask me. And so we just talk to him, and he says, watch out for Tazok, and we're like, okay, fine. And then this guy down here,
You there. I would speak, and best you
as he says,
will
is the
listen
leader
well.
of the Black Talons. And so we're like, hey, you better watch out. And we're like, whatever. So everything's starting to come together. It has a very final feel to it.
Except we
haven't
haven't
even
been
been
to
to Baldur's Gate.
Gate.
It's right in the name. The Baldur's Forest.
We've been very near Baldur's Gate.
We went on a bridge.
Now that was a stinker.
There was
And
a
then-
bridge.
This
That's all
fellow,
you need.
this fellow tells us that we will be taking over watching the tent because now we're the low people on the totem pole, as it were.
Yeah, just
Goes
trust
right
the
down.
Kill a
newcomers.
few people and move yourself up.
Listen,
That totem pole.
yeah, that's how they work.
Don't kill the guy right above you, kill the guy above that. And there's
You also
an
just
opening.
add stuff to the bottom. You lift the entire pole up and add stuff to the bottom. Is how it works.
Yeah.
So
guess
he
that
leaves, and
works.
we're like, well, let's go guard the tent from the inside.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
Oh, down under. He's Australian, which doesn't exist. But no matter what we
Petty
tell them,
lies.
they're like, no, bad. Get into a fight.
Helm, give me
So
strength.
we're gonna see the whole fight here. It's only sped up to 2 times speed, but
Life is so
Doesn't take them long to kill you.
not very long now.
Yeah, this is a tough fight.
It's not very tough. The guy in front of us is almost dead already.
Our quest is
The knoll
No,
is
Guy in
tricky.
front of
one
you
of
is
your
up.
guys.
Everyone's tired.
Oh, also I'm feared again.
Yeah,
really
this
gotta-
is gonna go great.
I really got to figure out a way to avoid having that happen.
What do you want?
We're all doomed.
You are all doomed.
What do you want?
Yeah, all the spellcasters are really upset. What the hell? But everything's fine. I'm just exploring the tent, I guess.
I shall go that line.
Gotta make sure there's
We
no.
didn't need that guy.
Who? Oh, Jantis, right. The only interesting thing about Ajantis was that he and Zan argue about morality systems. We've already seen that.
So he might as well be dead.
Exactly.
Someone else, you filthy swine.
But the rest of the crew is getting into a little bit of trouble here.
We're all doomed.
So,
What do you want?
some
Oh, fuck me in the
clever
gonads.
use of wands and spells,
Is there
and
really no one else you can bother?
I feel like you should focus fire, maybe.
Oh, fuck me in the
well, I'm
gonads.
trying to on the spellcaster, but I don't want to take my melee guys away from the melee guy.
Oh, fuck me in the gonads.
I don't know how he got health back there.
Catch someone else, you filthy swine. Oh, fuck me in the gonads.
Things will turn around if I ever am not confused.
Yeah, you really need
Here
some
we
better
go.
saves.
Yep. Tide of the battle is turned. As soon as the main character joins. What am I doing?
Now it's time for a nap.
Pretty much.
The graveyard's kind of rounded out now, eh?
He's
like,
like,
"Put your
dubes up." I'm
pretty
like,
good
I got
shape.
fucking no dubes.
So
You
this
got a
fellow,
drummer.
this fellow tells us what's going on, and basically, he tells us that the only group that can be responsible for what's going on is the Iron Throne. Apparently, the Iron Throne employs Tazok, and Tazok is organizing the two sets of bandits and Mullahay down in the mines, and it's all one big thing. But for what reason, we don't actually know. But then he tells us where the next plot point is. He tells us how to get to Cloakwood, the
Oh, handy.
forest.
It's a good thing he didn't join that fight at all.
Well, then if he had died, we would not have been able to get information from him.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's some spells and some. They must be some pretty good gauntlets because I can't identify them
Ooh.
without a spell, I guess. But
Mullahay and Taser have
Just
proven to be
sleep in
nothing
there.
more than puppets.
no, this is just the start of
The
chapter
true
4.
master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you.
We read
One
something
thing
or
is
like
certain.
found a
Someone
piece
has
of paper
taken a
that
very
starts chapter
personal
4.
interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Hey,
I hope you like fighting spiders.
I do.